Da-da-da. Back again with more Kingdom Come Deliverance. Live here with me in my living room. It's like you're sitting right next to me. Okay. Let me get my new thumbnail because of my rebranding. And that is the one, I believe. Yes. With my face on. Perfect. Excellent. The music swells in anticipation of my epic journey. Alright, here we go. Hello, 18. Total stranger in between. My name is Aaron, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance for the PlayStation 4. When we left off, we stumbled upon a murder. Now we gotta figure out what's going on. Life is God's gift, and combat doesn't always have an end in death. It's when it's clear that a combatant has been beaten. He always has the option to surrender honorably. And the honorable response is to stop reading because you go too fast. In order to pickpocket someone successfully, you must first sneak up on him to be unnoticed. Well, duh. If you want to store things to use later, you can put them in the trunk. A car. You'll find any of your assigned or rented sleeping places. Same items. Darn it. If your loot is really hot, you don't screw it. Almond Jello, what's up, dude? Welcome. What's his name? Pretty cool, isn't it? My wife thinks your name's cool. Alright. So, we left off here. We stumbled upon this place. I came here looking for... I think his name was Rodent, or something like that. The dude that took my sword. Come to find out that we stumbled upon someone getting completely just drawn and quartered. He was nailed to the wall. His guts were spewed everywhere, and it's up to us to help the cops figure out what's going on with the murder. So I've been tasked with talking to the local town folk. To what?
Tonight he's playing for all the gumballs in the whole wide world.
My wife set our daughter up on a daddy-daughter dance this evening, and that was the grand prize. It was up to both the kids and the fathers to guess how many gumballs are in the container, and my daughter won. Fun fact: in that gigantic thing that my wife just showed you, there's 1,020 gumballs in there. Alright, so let's talk to these people. I don't know if the game's been patched. It seems a little smoother now. Who's there? It's me. Kata. Can you tell? Why am I in my underwear?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanish of Lipo. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Ask all you want, lad.
Not me. The character me. No, quit side seat streaming. Say quit side seat streaming. Say that 5 times fast. I love you. Alright, who is this Lumbush who was murdered?
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
Lubosh.
Those that live by the sword die by the sword. I'm not surprised the end he came to.
Have you noticed anything suspicious?
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Everything about him was suspicious. I always gave him a wide berth.
What was Lubosh doing the day that Neuhof died?
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
Neuhof.
How would I know?
Who did he meet with?
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
I don't know, since I don't go to alehouses.
Ah, big hint there.
That's all. Thank you.
Time to go get my drink. Hello, villager. Unknown villager. How are you?
Good day to you.
Good day to you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course, ask away.
Alrighty, that's what I like to hear. Have you noticed anything suspicious?
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think
Rick
of it,
McPherson, welcome to the
I haven't
stream.
seen him around for a while.
Rick says, "Hi,
No
Aaron.
idea
How do you
what
like
he
this
was
game so far? I love it. This game has captured me like Skyrim never could. The voice acting is really good. There are some game-breaking bugs here and there, but they can be overlooked due to how good the story is in this game.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
Not a clue.
I somehow believe him.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner. He didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
All right, I believe him there too.
That's all. Thank you.
So if he didn't have any mates in the tavern, I'm looking for the local groom.
I'm looking for the local groom. Where can I find him?
Has something hit you on the head, boy? Where do you think you'll find a groom, for Christ's sake? Ask at the stable.
Duh. Alright, mount up.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm sorry. I was getting on my horse. What are you doing? Besides staring at its butt.
What are you doing?
I'm riding off. Bye. Alright. So. Hello, milady. Oh wait, did I already talk to you? Yeah, she gave me the nod, like, what's up? See, even back then they did the what's up nod. Okay. Ho there! And other old English sounding words. What sooth and for yonder window breaks. It is the east and my horse is wet from going through puddles. Trip trap. Trip trap.
Is someone there?
Oh, you are just so observant. Hello. Might I inquire? Oh, good, I can.
God be with you.
And be with you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of
Please
Lipa.
tell me something useful.
I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
I'm jealous is why are you wearing a white shirt and armor? I forgot to put my clothes back on. Rick McPherson says, I love it too, followed it for 2 years. Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on this since it was a Kickstarter project. And I'm jealous is what a fine steed. It is the first one you get when you're following the story. And its name is Pebbles.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself, even in the tavern.
Everybody's saying the
Have you
same
noticed anything
thing.
suspicious
It's almost
recently?
as if they're reusing
Come to
dialogue.
think of it, he was in church yesterday.
Ooh.
He was even talking to the priest and went to confession. I
Ah.
was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden. But I suppose no sin's too dark for God's mercy.
We have to go to the church.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of someone entering the village. He looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow against the sky. But after what happened, I wouldn't wonder.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
Okay. So we got some useful information from him.
Thank you.
We need to hit the church. What's that one song? Trying to get you to the church on time or something?
My respects to you, sir.
And to you, sir. I love your hat.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well.
Even my avatar is shifting back and forth. Like, how many times have I say the same
I don't
thing?
know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
Alright.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself, even in the tavern.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday.
Wait a
He
minute.
was even talking to the priest and went to confession. I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden.
They're reusing
Suppose
dialogue.
No sin's too dark for God's mercy.
Okay. Never mind.
That's all. Thank you.
So if NPCs are in close proximity of each other, they're going to say the same thing, just with different voices. Alright. Where's the church? Come on, Pebbles.
What are you doing here?
I'm getting on my horse. And then I'm going to church. Is that okay with you? Alright, where's the church? Is this the church down here? With a big C on it? No. Where's the church? Am I guessing? Yep, it's probably this. Alright. So let's fast travel. So I don't get stuck. Then we'll go to the church and figure out what's going on here. We'll talk to the vicar or priest or whatever the heck it is. There it is. Holy poppin', Batman. Is that the church? Looks promising. There's a big cross in front of it. Alright. Are you a monk or something? Why do you have your sword up? What's the deal with you? Are you fighting demons? Hello?
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa,
Found the right person.
investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
Bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough
I'll wait
fellow,
until this is
but
done.
at heart, I don't think he was such a bad person.
Alright. I'm jealous since you look like you just got out of bed and didn't want to put on full armor, so you just left with the helmet. Damn it, I gotta go find a murderer. Let's go.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
And why not?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
What?
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Well, what the...
Did you know, Lubosh?
No, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. This one.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
I would be just as outraged
There are
right now.
things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances. And this is one of them.
Well, what the... How am I gonna...
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow that's a cornerstone of the Holy Church.
Damn.
If people believed the sanctity of the confessional couldn't be trusted, the consequences would be even worse than that.
Worse than the death of innocent Christians. Worse than the murderer escaping punishment.
No one escapes punishment.
Damn it.
Father, Lubosch was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening. In the tavern. Over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
I'm gonna get him drunk and get it out of him.
Thank you, Father.
He is a man after all. Okay. So what time is it? I got a long way to wait. And my nourishment and energy are fine. So, what can I do in the meantime? I learned some folk songs. Hot diggity darn. You know what? Maybe I'll go to the Rhone. And, do that. What's over? You know what? Let's explore Ushitz and see what we can find. Don't walk on the graves. That would be disrespectful. Here's the tavern. Looks like a pretzel place. Oh, the baker. Okay. That's why there's a pretzel there. Because bakers only make pretzels. Beer. Obviously, there's a tavern. Yeah, there must have been a cow pie. There must have been a an update or something, because I'm not noticing as much screen tearing as there was last week. I mean, there's still pop-in, but don't hit your head. There's still pop-in, but it's not that bad. The PS4 can only do so much. So let's walk around here, see if we can find a grinding stone.
Hey, who's there?
Me. Who's you? I'm me and you're you. Let's keep it that way. Alright, let me put on some armor so I'm not naked. Okay, let's see. I have on my shoes. I can at least wear my colors. But that would increase visibility. And I want to keep that down. I think that's why I did it. I guess for now, the noise really doesn't matter because I'm not going to be thieving. There we go. So now I'm wearing some kind of clothing. Wear the padded coif. And plate courtiers. Cool. Alright. Weapons. Good, good, and good. Excellent. Hello. Goodbye. You say goodbye, and I'll say hello. I have no idea where they came from. But here it comes again. Hello, hello. Oh, a scribe. I can learn to read. Heck yeah. Teach me the ways of the word. Hello?
Good day to you.
Good day to you. Teach me how to read.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not?
Yes.
I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
Well, I have all day. Let's get started.
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces, if indeed time is of the essence.
Oh. I don't have 2 days. I'll come back.
I don't have enough money. I'll come back when I have.
Alright. So we'll come back after we talk to the priest. What else can I find in this town? If I discover everything and it turns out that I can't really do much, then I'll just wait. Alright, what's out here? So we found a whole bunch of stuff. Let's find out what this is. And I'll turn around and find out what this is. Keep going this way, yeah. Nope, turn around. I keep forgetting that it shows you which way you're facing. I think I have to come out here and go right. Don't step in the dung. It's a good thing video games don't have smell-o-vision. Alright, we're going the right way. Pardon me, sir, with the shield. La da 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 ba ba. Oh, it's an archery range. Sweet. Could practice a little bit. Is he gonna tell me I found something? You can tell me I found a thing? There we go. I discovered an archery range. Hello. Pardon me.
Good health to you.
No, I don't want an archery contest.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Sir Hanush gives a job like that to a young fellow like you? Well, what do I care? Ask.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a strange one. Always drinking, bad-tempered. Lord knows how he made a living. Well, maybe now I've got an idea or two.
Rick McPherson says, found a nice tidbit about Lubosh and Tonda and Rate. I like this part. And Omangela says, step in the brown piles of poop. Never!
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
I didn't see much of him lately. Not even in the tavern. Not till yesterday in church, as it happens.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I don't think he was home at all. Wait. Are you saying he... Jesus.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
I really don't know. As far as I know, he had no kin. I never saw him with anyone.
Alright, thank you.
That's all. Thank you.
Okay, I'm glad it didn't teleport me through here just to have a conversation with him. It actually kept in mind where my avatar was placed in the world and left me there. So it's kudos to the developers for that. I've seen AAA games do that. You enter a conversation and it teleports you to a wherever the predetermined path of the dialogue was going to be. But this actually kept where I was standing. That's really cool. Alright, how do I run again? Oh, it's circle. That's right. Okay. Is there an armorer in town? I'd like to get my helmet fixed. Straight on through. There's a lot of poop around here, man. Holy cow. Is there a grinding wheel around here? Am I close to it? Yeah, a little further. Grocer. I found a grocer. Rick says, amazing how historically accurate the game is. Actually, yeah, that was one of the things that drew me to it. The fact that they had a historical expert, and it kept everything within, I think it was 1403, the Czech Republic. And Amagella says how accurate it is, not good with history. And Rick says, this has so much potential. It really does. I've always wanted a game like Skyrim without all the dragons and magic and stuff. And this has all the bones of a really, really good platform. Where I need to find a grindstone. Because I think my weapons are getting... Well, they're not too bad. They're 92 and 98. I haven't really done much battle since I sharpened them last. So, okay. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the tavern. We're going to sit down and we're going to wait. I really wished I could learn how to read before this. Because what's cool is I got a tip that you can actually have a book with you, and when you sit and rest, you can actually read the book instead. So you'll gain levels that way too. And reading is important because it allows you to do alchemy. Alchemy is important because you can concoct your own saving drink. We're at the Ushit's Tavern. I don't want to take one, so I'll sit down. Alright, so we're going to wait till about 1700. That's 5:30. 6. He said evening. So how about... I'll go here. His evening may be different from everybody else's. Amadil says then you can get a mod for this game on PC. You can make it like Skyrim. And Rick says even the Holy Roman Church part is very accurate. Cool. Okay, this is about 6 o'clock. Let me see if he's here. And I love the music too. Priest? Priest? Nope. Alright, guess we're waiting a little more. Interesting fact about me, I've never been to a Renaissance fair. But that's soon to change, because I think my wife and I are planning a trip to take our daughter to one. Okay, surely it's 7. It's after 7 o'clock. Surely this is evening for anybody. Get up. Father, I thought we were drinking. Are you him? No. Hello? How's my food? 73. If I eat from that pot, that's worth 30, I believe. So I'll get fat. I don't want to do that. Oh, there he is. He was inside.
Of our Lord be. And with you, lad. Take a seat.
Alright. What you got for me, Father?
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But maybe we can work something out. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh. I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
They're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Here. We'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest.
Where did she come from?
And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
He did send him.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujit, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. Nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Noyo? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
This time they weren't exaggerating.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home.
I noticed you're handy with a sword.
I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword. I wouldn't expect that of a man of the cloth.
You know what they say. The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
But this is a bit more mysterious than others.
Let's just say I haven't always been a priest. Fate led me to places where affairs were settled by force. These days, of course, it's just a bit of exercise to keep me in shape.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
Then I've reached a dead end.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
What?
If I tell you what Lubosh told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But, first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
Okay.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujits isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. A tongue-lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison, and nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver.
Sounds about right.
They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything.
Mm-hmm.
You want
Joel
to baptize
Osteen.
a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay, and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs.
I agree to all
While
of this.
Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
I like him.
One beer.
Okay, apparently I need to go down the line here. You want to preach against debauchery?
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticises the Pope for debauchery?
No, I don't.
Okay.
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking
My
and lying
dog.
with women.
Where's Mary Daisy?
Where can I find out more about his
Where's
teachings?
Mary?
You like it? I copied down some of his sermons.
You
If you're
okay?
interested, you can read them at my presbytery.
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. And they're calling for change. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rise up, and the church will be shaken to its very foundations.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master of the most respected university in Europe.
Waka waka waka. Amajel says you're why are you we're wearing the Gambasan, if that's how you spell it, instead of full body armor. I don't have enough money for full body armor. Mars King, welcome to the stream. Hey bro, just stop by to say hey and leave a like, share for you. Thanks, Appreciate it. Alright, enough about preaching.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough.
Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
That's a good plan.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Okay. So I'm having a drink with the priest. What could go wrong?
Na kraj padł dziesięć smutek, godnielo i rano utek, niech już małżeński majstak, do przerażylne staje prak, už sej boj svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejt.
They're rolling the bones.
Nám je to jedno, a tak si dáme jedno, a požadem si ubí jako poslední den. Půjďme se vábí, panorama staví, a tak vypad sumky a posaď se mi sem, tak posaď se sem a vypad je ven. Ukaž kozy jako vozy, zítra je tu soudnej den, tak nalej.
Bonding with the priest.
Očí se zpět, ty dneska vůbec nikdo neví, zase zítra je jízivý a není to naposled.
Enough of this.
Uh-oh.
Bailiff, come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can ride is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
Oops.
You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
What? Oh man, I don't want to do this. Okay, here we go. Don't really want to beat the living hell out of people. Ow. Come on, bro. What you got?
It's a sin to fight so bad.
Fighting drunk is not a good idea. Ow. There we go. Climb the... What? What in the hell?
I'd love to. And Henry, too, I'm sure. Right, Henry?
What the...
Stop that nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What will people say?
I can't see what I'm doing.
What do I care?
Do I have a torch?
Watch
There we
this
go.
step, my dear. Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
What the f... Wow, I'm just blitzed.
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
Oh. We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
That'll wake people up.
This is wonderful.
Oh, God.
Ah, bloody oath.
I found the rebel of a priest.
And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
You pass out. Or was that a sexual innuendo?
Godwin, you old goat.
Come here.
Nope. It was a sexual innuendo. Rick says it was these things that led to the Martin Luther's Reformation. Oh, Angela, punch him in the cheeks. Interpret that how you want.
Has mounted up. What do you say, Henry?
Hello.
Shall we take a little ride of our own?
I'm not controlling this. And I'm still drunk. Wow, what was in that ale? Father.
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
You still throwing up? We've all been there. Not knowing our limits. Time to wake up.
Godwin, you beast! Get up! Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards!
Oh, fucking hell.
Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you? Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry. And we have a wonderful time.
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
What?
Oh, step on in my head. My guts. Oh, my poor suffering stomach. Oh, what was that woman on about? Before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something.
Don't tell me he has a sermon.
What have I forgotten?
Where the fuck am I?
What the fuck was it? Mass! Oh shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me.
I'd like to help you, but...
You can. You can do the sermon for me.
What?
What? So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh.
Damn.
How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
Okay. A new perk in drinking. Alrighty. I learned how to get wasted. Okay.
So all at once the confessional seal isn't so sacred?
Don't mock me. I won't give you a second chance.
Alright, but I can't guarantee a result.
Well, alright. I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern, and that's that.
Oh, God.
No need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you what I know about Lubosh.
Christ almighty. Fine then.
Okay.
Have a deal.
Wonderful. Let's get to it then.
Apparently I have to remember that all that stuff he told me last night. Damn. And I'm still wasted. Like that swaying, I'm not doing that. Like I'm not even touching that part of the controller. See? And it's doing this. How are you walking so straight? That must be a lightweight, man. Okay. I can do this. I can stand up in front of the parish. Too much honey in the mead, yeah. I'm a jealous demonetization. I don't monetize anyway. It's not what I do. I'm a jealous big ass hangover. No kidding.
Look at him. He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you.
Mother of God, any minute now we'll throw up.
I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
It was fun.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
I'm waiting for him to burp or drop the crucifix.
Panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas. Hoc facite in meam commemorationem.
No blood of Christ for you, priest. You've had enough. Don't do it. No hair of the dog. Hello.
Brothers and sisters, you may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where, by the grace of God, was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
I'm screwed.
Now I'm curious which one of them will puke first.
Is this going to be like a choose your own? Oh, crap. Screw it. Go hard or go home.
Greetings, brothers and sisters in Christ. I am here to tell you about Mother Church and to show you through my words how she is falling into decay and abandon, how the once great mother of all Christians is losing her dignity and trading in souls like the merchants in the temple. But I am digressing.
That whelp wants to preach about the church.
Oops. It is not man but God who will rule it. No. Oh.
Creation has given to every man the power by which he might rule the whole world. But that power does not give him the right to rule. That right belongs to God alone. It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, humans, hunger, and chaos. And it is all due to the corrupt servants of God who do not practice what they preach. They think sins can be washed away by money, and they sell indulgences, and that's bad. Because sins cannot be redeemed with silver.
Prague didn't do much for his confidence.
To sin is human.
It is the custom of the gluttonous prelates and monks to preach against sin. But what do they know of us ordinary folk? Let us remember the marriage at Cana, where our Lord Jesus Christ himself feasted with the other guests and drank his fill. And when the wine was gone, he performed a miracle and created more. He, whose companions were poor travellers, simple folk, prostitutes and troublemakers, performed a miracle so the feast could continue.
Now that's the kind of sermon I like to hear.
No, brothers and sisters. Jesus did not condemn alcohol. Drink to lighten the cross you bear in this vale of tears, but not with such abandon that you cannot keep holy the Sabbath.
For there should be moderation in all things, and it is not drinking itself that is sinful, but intemperance and beastly indulgence.
He's right.
Hallelujah.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you pay enough coin to Mother Church. Look at them. They booze like hypocrites and buy expensive jewels. They servants of God. And that is not right, because Christ preached poverty. And only poverty and temperance are true virtues.
And it was almost getting interesting.
Damn. Okay. Criticize the prelates, but stand up for a good one.
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath that those who should seek the salvation of souls instead seek mammon and the idle comfort of lucrative posts. Blessed are the shepherds who share the poverty of their flock, who are as one with you and bear with you the burden of this earthly pilgrimage, who do not condemn your venial sins.
Aye, all honour to Godwin. Let him drink like one of us.
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
That was terrible. I totally blew that. Gotta go have a good time. Thanks, Almagel. Have a good night, man. So I failed the sermon.
Have you no shame, you pair of buffoons? I'll be writing to the bishop of this. For shame.
Utterly blasphemous.
Can you believe such behaviour? For men of the cloth to get drunk at pigs in church.
There's nothing I do.
So, is our deal still on?
Are you pulling my fucking pizzle? I couldn't have done worse myself if I'd puked on the altar.
Well, I'm no preacher.
Yeah, I noticed. And I wasn't the only one.
You can't be serious. After all that.
All what? All you making a complete hash of my sermon? You were supposed to help, not get me into even more trouble. Now I'll have the bishop on my back, and all the villagers. Just leave, I need to pull myself together.
And what am I supposed to do?
Find someone else to help you.
Well, what? Okay.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Sir Hanush gives a job like that to a young fellow like you? Well, what do I care? Ask.
Never mind.
That's all. Thank you.
No new dialogue options.
Be a bit more careful.
No, I don't want to pickpocket the guard. Do not want to pickpocket the guard. Hello.
Good day to you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
That's all.
No new dialogue options. I'm tempted to reload, but I don't really want to do that because I failed. I should have to find another way to do this. First things first, let me put some clothes on. Why is my conspicuous up to 100? Oh, because I'm drunk. That's why. 45, 47. I'll do that. Okay. So, let's go learn how to read then. Because I blew that. Where would I go to read the scribe? That's right, he's the other one here. I can't run while I'm drunk. What happened here?
Welcome, Henry.
Hello.
Give me something to drink, please, or I'll die.
I don't have any water, dude. What? Can you sell me some water?
Good health to you.
Water, water, water. Should I give him meat instead? Yeah. Just one. Alright. Here you go, bud. Drink up.
Thank you. Thank you 100-fold. You have a good heart.
Alright.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
What? Where's the scribe? I got turned around. Okay, it's this way. I still can't run. Oh boy. How long does the drunkenness last? Am I going the wrong way again? Yep.
God save you, Henry.
And to you. Is that?
Good day, Henry.
Good day. Whoop. Never mind. Where's the scribe? I want to learn how to read. Oh my, Aaron, what are you doing? Hop the fence. There we go. That's what I wanted.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Hello.
Good health to you, Henry.
And to you.
God be with you.
Alright.
I've saved some coin.
Good day,
Could you teach me?
Certainly. Let's get started.
Yay! I'm gonna learn how to read.
He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his life. Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit.
Learn a new skill in reading. Okay, how do I do this? Read the book. Alright.
There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
Okay. Read it. One day, a countryman going to the nest of his goose found there
How are you, Henry?
an egg all yellow and glittering. When he took it up,
God save
it was as heavy as lead, and he was going to throw it away. Because he thought a trick had been played upon him, but he took it. Owe him? He took it. I want to say upon, but that's not right. He took it something on second thoughts, and soon found to his delight that it was an egg of pure gold. Every morning the same thing occurred, and soon he became rich by selling his eggs. As he grew rich, he grew greedy, and thinking to get at once all the gold the goose could give, he killed it and opened it, only to find nothing. Okay, now what?
God save you, Henry.
Probably have to tell him what the story was about.
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
There was something about some fellow and a goose. That being greedy doesn't pay.
That being greedy doesn't pay.
Excellent. You're one of my most talented pupils. You've uncovered the meaning hidden in the letters. Like I told you, books are valuable, and the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men.
Please tell me I don't have to read
If you
Latin.
really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
Oh my god.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
Okay. Is this the Latin text now? Or is this the Latin text?
Good day, Henry.
Unul su est liberatam malsu, ut non aliqua aparte prosit. Libri muti amgistri snut. Poitmus orator est
God save you, Henry.
quae pauci veribus plurima dicit. No idea.
God save you, Henry.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, what's written there?
No. Senator with malus ut non aquala parte prosit. Tellus liver Tom Malbus at non liquor party. But no, it's this one.
Nullus est liber tam malus ut non lique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent.
Booyah.
Well, there's nothing more I can teach you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
Okay. So, I wonder if I can buy a book from him. Yes, I can. Okay. What's this primer? A skill book on reading. Okay. It's primer 2. Can only be read after achieving level 5. Okay. So. So maybe I should just get the primer first. Alright. Cool. How's my food? Yeah, I need to eat. Hope you don't mind. That was tasty. Alright. Let me put some stuff on my horse because I'm over encumbered. I have all these torches. What about... Okay, I need to wear that. That's my girl's ring. I need to find a tailor. So I can repair my clothing. And maybe I'll spare my old boots for now. And this thing is really bad off. Wear that instead. And these. And that. Okay, let's this will drop my visibility, but okay. 662 993. Okay, that's good. Let's add this to my horse. Add that to my horse. Add these to my horse. Don't need 2 padded quoits. Don't need this or this. I'd rather have armor at this point. That drops my noise a lot, but it also decreases body armor a lot. Well, not that much. Alright, let's go with that one. And we get rid of that. And that. And my... Okay, that's fine. I have 37 long distance arrows. Put that on my horse. Put that on my... All those on my horse. I only have one of those. Okay, so I should be better now. I can run again. Alright, cool. So I've learned to read. I have a book. What can I do? I need to talk with some other people to get information. Or maybe I can talk to the priest again. Maybe he'll give me another chance. I need to get the information from him. I'm in a private area. There's nothing here. There he is. Oh, that's not him. Alright, madam.
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
And you. What can you tell me, concubine?
You live here?
Of course.
I mean here, in the presbytery.
Yeah, right here.
In the presbytery? With the parish priest?
Yes. What's the matter? Don't you like me?
Yes, of course I like you.
So why are you surprised Godwin likes me too?
I'm not. I mean, I see. I think.
Okay, not gonna get anywhere from there. Not gonna get anywhere from there. Grab the horse for Queen What's-Her-Face. I don't see a tailor anywhere. Quest tipster. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go back south. Alright, where's my horse? The magical teleporting horse. Gotta love it.
Good day, Henry.
Good day. Shame, why? What'd I do? All I did was ruin the sermon.
Henry.
Hey, what's up? Give a guy a drink of water and all of a sudden everybody's your friend. Oh. What's this? I'm good, and you? Butcher. Okay. Butcher the baker, the candlestick maker. What are these nests? What is the significance of them? Was it here? Disappeared. Where'd it go? Podcast's right in front of it. Why do I care about nests? What? I don't know. Hello.
Good day.
Hello, groom.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Ask away.
And again.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much. I wouldn't wish an end like that on any man.
That's all. Thank you.
Alright.
I'd like to buy a horse.
Well now, have you seen our steeds?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Then go and have a look in the stables, so you know what you're buying.
Hold on, I don't want to do that. I like my horse. Pebbles is awesome. But I have to buy a horse for the mission. Yeah, quest log. This one. Find a roan. One's under okay. Find a roan from Ujits. Apparently Pebbles is not good. Wow. That Kathenka is awesome. Yeah. How many groshens do I have? 140. I highly doubt I'm having enough to buy a horse. Guess I can drop that. It's not any good anymore. Okay. Alright, I'm kind of stuck. Nope. Yeah, that Kathenka is awesome. Blaine Baza says, I got diagnosed with hepatitis today. That's terrible. I'm sorry. That's one hell of an icebreaker. How are you otherwise? And is there treatment for it? Couldn't think of. Yeah, it's the one. Let's see how much she is.
I'd like to buy a horse.
Well now, have you seen our steeds?
Yes.
I have. Fine animals.
Nothing but the best here. Is there one in particular you fancy?
Yep. Couldn't think of.
I'll miss him. He's a gentle, loyal stallion who obeys without hesitation.
1900? Wow. Yeah, I don't have enough.
Maybe some other? I'll have to think it over.
Blame says he put his finger in my... Are you trolling? Because a rectal exam is not a hepatitis test. It's blood. So I think you're trolling. Okay. I can't laugh. I'm almost 40. I'm going to be getting the fingers sometime soon, too. All right. Greetings. What am I going to do? I blew it with the priest in the parish, so I need to get the information some other way. Damn. I did learn how to read. So let's go to the tipster, maybe. Maybe he can help me out. Oh, I jumped that. I totally jumped that. But I need to get over the bridge anyway.
God save you, Henry.
And to you. Damn it! I'm still upset about blowing it with the priest. All right, it's this way. Excuse me. What?
Stop him, someone!
God be with you.
Somebody help me!
Trying. I don't want to run him down.
Somebody help me!
I'm working on it. Where'd he go?
Catch him! Are you... Ah!
Come on, bro.
Bring it on!
Okay.
Give up.
No. To you. Had enough?
Had enough. Yeah, you got me. For the love of God,
I only stole a piece of bread. I was starving.
Keep it and run.
Well, I'll tell you what. Keep it.
What? You mean it?
Get lost before I change my mind.
You really let him go? Just like that?
Yeah.
And did you get the loot back?
Yeah, nothing on him.
No, he had nothing on him.
Nothing? How come?
He must have dropped it or passed it to an accomplice.
Devious bastards. And just so you know, I'm no pinch purse. Here's a small reward.
No, I don't want it.
Thanks.
No. Come back. I don't want your money. Hey. I don't want your money. I just wanted to feed a poor soul. Oh, come on.
Hey.
Fine. All right. That's right, I was going toward this. Who's the tipster here?
Good health to you.
And to you. What am I doing?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know how I can help you, but ask if you must.
Well played. Well played, Blaine Baza.
That's all. Thank you.
Welcome.
God bless.
All right. I'm not going to get anything from anybody here. Where's the tipster? It's obviously inside. But I don't want to lockpick it. Is it just not open?
Welcome, Henry.
Do I need to wait a little longer? Okay, that's the one that's the one that paid me. Alright, you know what? Let me sit and read. Here it is. Primer. Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? You'll find out in our latest publication. A primer for the 14th century coming soon to a scriptorium near you. I'll read for 3 hours. Progress is climbing rather rapidly.
Good day, Henry.
Okay. Is the tavern open now? Yep.
God be with you, Henry.
Hey, Pavel.
My respects to you, sir.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Ask away.
Come on, just...
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a drunk. He was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much.
That's all. Thank you.
Am I at a dead end here?
Henry, I'm glad you came.
I'd like a beer. Over here, please.
How about you, my lady?
One ale over here, please.
Henry, I'm glad you stopped by. God bless.
Give permission. Villager, villager, villager. Where's the tipster? You.
Welcome, Henry.
My respects to you.
And to you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but to ask all you want.
Okay.
That's all. Thank you.
Is there anything suspicious going on in these parts?
Indeed there is. Around here, you should hear about what Vashek the groom has been up to at the stables.
Oh?
When the head groom told the lads here, they fell off their seats laughing. And there's more.
Really?
Just last night, Father Godwin was here, calling fire and brimstone down on old Gertrude, the herb woman. He's not one to make a fuss over some trifle either.
Okay.
Is there anything suspicious going on in these parts?
Nothing out of the ordinary, praise God.
Okay. My energy's kind of low. I need to sleep. Maybe I should pay for a place. Don't really want to. Typically all the villages are outside the towns. Quest givers at the church. So am I going to get a second chance here?
Father, didn't I see you outside practicing swordplay? I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practice with a stick. Reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form.
Do you have any work that needs doing?
My dear lad, I have more worries than I can bear. Another pair of shoulders would ease my burden. I have to deal with a local witch.
A witch?
The herb woman, old Gertrude. That devious hag who will stoop to anything. Like all herbalists, for that matter.
Oh, don't tell me. The cows are giving blood instead of milk, and babies are being born with 2 heads and a tail.
This is no laughing matter. Gertrude isn't evil. She just has peculiar ideas about what's good for people. A little bird told me she incited some Ujet's women to witchery.
It's not witchery.
A little bird told you, did it?
You know how good people are at seeing the splinter in another's eye and not the beam in their own.
In other words, someone's been gossiping. And what's the problem?
As long as herb women stick to giving psychic to folk and bloated cows, assisting in childbirth, or burning incense in bedrooms to help with sleep, then nothing at all. But this is sacrilege, and it's unsafe. All sorts of molds and lichens and poisonous plants and other foul things go into those concoctions. I'd hate to see her poison some poor gullible lass.
Oh, okay. What do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do?
I want you to go and see her and find out what she's been up to. I know she lives in fear of the Holy Church, so tell her I sent you. That will make her talk and think twice about encouraging witchcraft. If you learn that she truly did involve folk in some foolishness, find out all you can and deal with it.
Sure, why not?
Consider it done.
Good. And never fear. I'm a man who always pays his debts. You'll find Gertrude, the old herb woman, in the woods.
All right. Good. I was about to say, is the game going to save anytime soon? Go and see Gertrude. Find out what's inside. Okay. So where is Gertrude? Gertrude is over here. Okay, due west. There he is. Come on, Pebbles. We ride. So we're heading due west. As soon as I can. Sunsets are gorgeous in this game. And nightfall comes really quick. I have to pull my torch soon. Path I need to take. Possibly. I think so. Yep. I think. Nope. Way off. Devil's Furrow, what the hell? No, I'm in the right direction. I don't usually like riding at night, but I want to get this mission going.
I know you. I remember that ugly bug.
You don't remember anything. Go ahead and try and catch my horse. You'll die of exhaustion. What the hell's going on here? Well, what? I don't...
I'm
Uh-oh.
going to enjoy this.
I have no... No. There we go. Hello.
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
And to you. How do you know me? I just met you. A second ago.
I've come from the priest. They're saying you incited some women to witchcraft.
Me? Witchcraft? That's nothing but idle chatter.
You'd be wise to give me a straight answer. I mean you no harm.
As long as it's the truth you speak. Very well. I'll tell you everything. I've done a very foolish thing. It's preying on my mind so much I can't sleep a wink.
But I'm supposed to believe an old witch has pangs of conscience.
Laugh if you like, but it's not a word of a lie. You probably know I sell various magic lotions and potions alongside my herbs. Well, there's one I wish I hadn't sold.
Oh?
You see, Vera, Zlata, and Kuta from Uzhitz wanted a magic ointment from me. I kept refusing them, but in the end, I let them talk me into it.
And what is it?
What kind of ointment was it?
One that will show you a world no one else can see. A place of wonder and terror.
LSD.
The flowers might start talking to you, or the earth could swallow you up. I don't know if it's the work of the devil or of God himself, but the ointment has that power. But it could poison any person who doesn't know how to use it right.
So all this talk of witches anointing themselves and then flying to their sabbaths on broomsticks?
The ointment could make a person see such things. But it was stupid of me letting those foolish women get their hands on it. They could poison themselves or fall off a cliff while they're lost in a dream.
Okay.
Will you give me the ointment recipe?
It contains belladonna and the herb Paris, both quite poisonous plants. That ought to make you think twice about dabbling with it.
Belladonna in Paris, huh?
So why did you give them the ointment at all?
Because I'm soft-hearted. You see, one of those women, Vera, lost her whole family in Skalitz.
Oh.
And Zlata's husband was killed. And the youngest of them, Kuta, miscarried with the horror of it all. They said they wanted to use the ointment to speak with the dead and ask them to put a word in with the Lord.
Yeah. I understand how they feel. But I reckon it'll get them nowhere but the ducking stool and the stake.
Judge not, lest ye be judged. I didn't want to give them the ointment, but they offered me a pile of groschen. So I thought how desperate they must be, and I heard their plea.
Their plea, or the clink of their coin? And why are you so worried about them all of a sudden? What changed your mind?
I'm losing sleep over it. Firstly, those women don't know what they're doing. And secondly, folk might see it as witchcraft. And do you know what they do to witches?
They burn them alive.
That they do. So don't be surprised I'm worried.
It didn't bother you before, though. What did they want the ointment for?
Each one of them lost a loved one recently, and it's grieving them. They wanted to talk with the dead.
The dead don't talk.
What kind of ointment was it?
One that will show you a world no... I don't know if it's...
So all this talk...
The ointment...
I want to know something...
Oh, wait. I'm probably gonna need to know
one that... I don't...
So all this...
The ingredients.
The ointment could...
Will you give me the ointment?
It contains belladonna and the herb Paris.
Belladonna and herb Paris.
I've heard enough.
If you've heard enough, you must understand why I need your help. Find out from those women what they intend, and watch over them to keep them safe.
Very well. But only because the priest himself asked me to.
Thank you 1,000-fold. I'll go to the Reverend myself and explain. You take care of those women.
Okay. I learned paganism. Awesome. Okay. Okay, let's head back.
Good health to you, Henry.
And to you. Alright, hold on, let me pull up my torch here, because I can't see a darn thing. Onward, Pebbles. Nope. Ah! Trees will sneak right up on you. What the hell was that? Why are you walking in the woods alone? Who are you? Oh, never mind. He's a nobody. Might as well just stick to the path for now. So peaceful riding through night. Until I get mugged. I have a feeling by the time I get to town, everybody's gonna be asleep. And I do need a rest. So maybe I'll go to the inn and actually pay for a bed. And I can continue this during the daytime. Hello.
Hey,
Yep, I have. Which means the ends are on here somewhere. Yep, back to Ujits. Yep, dead ahead. Alright, cool. There it is.
Good day, Henry.
Good day.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I need a bed.
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
Aye, there's room here.
Excellent.
For how long?
One night.
Just the one night?
No problem, but you pay in advance.
Okay, how much?
Here you are.
You all like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud, it is.
Okay, where's my bed?
Where do I go to sleep?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up to the loft. Your bed's ready there, and a trunk for your belongings.
Excellent, thank you. Cool. I normally don't like to pay for a bed, but I think for tonight we should be okay. Take the torch off. What time is it? Yeah, it's time for go to sleep. Take my boots off, because no one gets into bed with dirty boots. And go to sleep. That'll work. I'll wake up, have something to eat, and be done with it. And it's midnight here. So once the game saves, I'm going to stop the stream. Because I'm tired. My daughter and I went to a daddy-daughter dance. It was Candyland themed. We had a blast. It was fun. I have a picture of it up on my Twitter. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to call it here. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you've seen, you know what to do. We're going to be playing more Kingdom Come Deliverance tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see you there. Until then, play hard, and hope you have a lovely evening.